The Epstein case doesn't confuse people by lying. It does something more dangerous. It blurs the line between suspicion and proof. And before we go any further, let's be clear about one thing. Questioning weak reasoning is not the same as protecting powerful people. Power deserves scrutiny, but scrutiny without logic becomes noise. Now let's talk about how this story actually messes with your thinking. The Epstein case makes a lot of people feel informed. They've seen the headlines, they recognize the names, they've seen photos, they've heard the theories, and that's the first trap. It's called the illusion of explanatory depth. Knowing a few details creates the feeling that you understand the whole story. But recognition isn't comprehension, and familiarity isn't evidence. Knowing a name appeared somewhere is not the same as knowing what actually happened. The case is full of real fragments, real documents, real flights, real associations. But fragments don't automatically form conclusions. Your brain fills in the gaps anyway, not because you're careless, because that's how human cognition works. Then comes the most explosive trap here, guilt by association. If someone appears near Epstein, on a list, at an event, in a photo, the conclusion feels instant, not proven. Felt? But proximity is not a verdict. A photo is not a confession, and outrage is not a legal standard. And let's not pretend power hasn't abused silence before. History is full of cases where influence delayed justice, buried evidence, or protected reputations. Skepticism toward weak arguments is not trust in powerful people. It's refusal to let them hide behind chaos. That leads to the narrative fallacy. Humans hate unfinished stories. We want villains, networks, secret rooms, and clean endings. The Epstein case doesn't give us that. So the mind connects dots, not because it's accurate, but because uncertainty feels unbearable. Then there's the appeal to secrecy. If records are sealed, if answers are delayed, something huge must be hidden. And yes, confusion often benefits people at the top, but confusion is not the same thing as proof. Silence is suspicious. It is not a verdict. And finally, the false choice that traps people. Either everything is fake, or everything is a perfectly coordinated cover-up. That's a false dilemma. Reality doesn't owe us closure. Some facts are known, some are contested, and some may never be fully resolved. That uncertainty is uncomfortable. So the brain reaches for certainty, even if it has to invent it. And that's the real danger of the Epstein story. It doesn't clear anyone. It doesn't protect anyone. It tests whether we can demand accountability without abandoning logic. Power should be questioned, relentlessly. But when scrutiny turns into assumption, truth becomes collateral damage. That's what we unpack here on Mr. Dickens in the Thinking Traps series. If you don't want to fall for the same traps over and over, this channel is for you. We're just getting started.